Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stacking Perpetrator here. In this video, we're going to talk about something that you probably didn't know about with Franklin's. And that happens to be the Bugs Bunny variety. I've done several videos where I have, and the most popular Bugs Bunny variety in a Franklin $half is on the 1955. It's the most popular. It's the one that most people know about. I've done several videos on the Bugs Bunny varieties that I have found. So I'm not going to show you that again, but I am going to point out some of the other coins that have this variety. And the way the Bugs Bunny variety happens, set that one down. The way it happens is you have your anvil die, which imprints the reverse of the coin, and then you have your hammer die, which strikes down and imprints the obverse of the coin. Well, if there's, in that process of the press operating, if there's no coin in the chamber, the dies can touch each other and cause a clash and transfer design from one die to the other, and that is what creates the variety of the Bugs Bunny. It can, or it had the potential to happen on any year in any mint mark because it's a clash of dies, just like die clashes happen. Morgans are famous for all the die clash BAM varieties and stuff, but it happened with the Franklins. Not every year. There hasn't been one found on every single year, every single mint mark. I think there's, in my research, there's 10 or 12 that it did happen to that are known examples out there. But just keep in mind, it had the potential to happen on every year in every mint mark. It didn't matter. It wasn't isolated to just the 55. It had the potential to happen on any of them. So we're going to start with this 53. And I'm going to bring the old scope out. It's going to be easier for me to show that. Let me fire it up. It's going to be easier for you to see it, and then I can point it out. Get the scope in good position. And what happens is, on the 55, it's usually prevalent at his mouth. There's some zigzaggy lines. It kind of looks more like Franklin has fangs, but it's not always considered at his mouth. It also, you can see these lines right here. These are clash marks. I've already verified these do match up with the photos of the error variety. So this is a 53. And this is the Bug Bunny. I send this in, I would get the Bugs Bunny attribution because it has the two. It's like he has what they would say boogers hanging out of his nose. But that is still considered the Bugs Bunny variety. It is on this 53. When you're looking close at your Franklins, you'll see a lot of times that there's a lot of filing marks right here, and that's because when the dies clashed, they saw this happen. And you can see right there where my pointer's at, there's still a little remnant left where they didn't get it all. It looks like his mouth is a little more open than usual, and that's because they did so much filing to remove the clash mark. But they didn't quite remove all of it because it's happened right here. And if I'm not mistaken, the clash would be imprint of the eagle on the reverse. So the eagle right here, this is what this part of the eagle clashed on the profile of Franklin, and that's what gives you the effect in the Bugs Bunny variety. It's the die clash. But these right here, these marks right here, will give this the attribution of the Bugs Bunny variety. And then I have one more. That was the 53 Denver, is what I just showed you. And we're going to move up and we're going to look at a 52 Philly that is also has the Bugs Bunny variety. So I'll show you this one. So 52. Philly. So let's take a look at his profile. And you can see in here, you can see the little jagged marks right in here. This will qualify as the Bugs Bunny variety for the 52 Philly. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's almost looks almost like doubling right there, but it's just an effect. But you can see the marks right here. I've matched this up with photos and of the die clash, and they match. You got to remember when you're looking for things like the attributions, everything has to match the photos in order for you to get the attribution. I'm going to look the 60. Yeah, it's the 60. This one might have it also. Let me pull it under the scope. Yeah, he's got this will get it to this 60. You can see the mark right here. This right here is one of those clash marks. So this 1960, this is a Philadelphia, or yeah, the 60 Philadelphia. This will get the Bugs Bunny attribution also, if I choose to send it in. I'll have to check the values on it and see if it's worth it or not. Let's see, I've already discussed the Type 2 reverses, and one other thing I want to show you, another variety that people may not know about, is you can have, there's a double die reverse, a DDR, on the 51. This should be the S. Come on, camera, work with me. This should be the S. Let's get the old loop. Oh, 51S. So where you'll find the DDR, the double die reverse, is you look at E pluribus unum, you will see some doubling. I don't know if I can get that. Yeah, right there. If you look closely at the U, get my pointer right here. If you look right here where my pointer's at, and all the way down the side right here, you can see, and then there's a little remnant of it right there. And then let me slide it over just a little bit. The N has a little bit right here, and then it comes down right in this area. You can see the doubling, and then you can see it here on the U, how it comes out and down and curls back in, and then it goes back up on this side and comes down. So that's two of the places. Sometimes you can see it in the E. The L. If you look at the L, you can see the outline right here where my pointer's at, and you can see a a definite line running right there. So the doubling is out here, comes across, and then you can see the kick out with a little indentation right there. The U has a little couple high spots up here, but this will get the attribution for the DDR. So some pretty cool stuff. A lot of people don't know about these. It's hard to find the information to get the photos and understand what you're looking for when you're hunting these down, or when you're searching for these. And these are already in collections that I already have, and I didn't know I had this stuff. So I'm going through, marking all the varieties that I can find, and then I will determine if it is worth it or not to send those in to be graded. But I just thought I'd bring that to your attention, that you may have Bugs Bunny varieties, you might have DDRs, you could have, there's several versions. I'm still researching. I have one of these, which book it is in. I've discussed most of those. I need to do a little extra research with this, but I think this is the 52S is the S over S over S. I got a 49S that I do believe is an S over S. I got a 48D that I'm pretty sure is a D over D. I've already talked about in another video, the 58 and 59 being the type 2 reverses, the 58 being the rarer than the 59, but these are both sought after because they have the type 2 reverse. So they used, for these business strikes, the Mint used, after they got done doing the proofs, they used those reverse dies, anvil dies, to mint out some more business strikes. So thereby it has the reverse was used on the proof coins, and then they used it on some of the business strikes. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you thought that was interesting. Let me know if you want to see some more varieties on the Benjis when I find them. Let me know, and I'll see you on another video.